Hello everybody, I brought you out here to the backyard to talk about this pot that I just got the other day in the mail. It's the Toaks 750 milliliter bale handle pot. So it comes in a stuff sack. It has some nice place to hold it there. It's got a loop handle. It doesn't lock in place, but it's not bad. There were some problems that I had with it, just on first impressions, is that the loop handle was in the way of drinking. I wanted a loose lid, but this is crazy loose. The top up here, it does lock into place, so that way it sticks straight up, so you don't have to sit there and fidget with that while you're trying to grab it off the hot fire. So overall, this is still a first impressions. I only got to use it once, and that was another deal, I thought, because it looked like it just kind of hangs off to the side of the canter. So I'll get more into that as we go. Let's bring it over here. I have something I want to compare it to, because I feel like for $40, it was $38 on Amazon, I'll put the link at the bottom, but for $40 it was a bit much compared to the Pathfinder Cup, which was only, I think, $15 when I got it off the site, and I don't remember, but it seemed like it was on sale. So I'll show you how I carry it and what I carry with it. So hold on, I'll bring it right back. Okay, so far this is how I carry it. This is my haversack here with what I call my scouting kit. It's what I use to explore areas that I possibly have never been to before, and I do carry enough here to stay overnight comfortably. So, but this is my cooking kit. I just have different ways to flavor water and utensils in here, and seasonings, as well as my cup and bottles, or bottle and cups. So opening up this condor pouch, I carry the lid in the top. Here's the Toaks cup. It does fit on the top of the 40-ounce bottle. The 40-ounce clean canteen bottle. Here is the Pathfinder mug. And the Pathfinder lid. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to move this haversack out of the way, and I'll talk about the differences between the two cups. So I'll bring you right back. Alright, well, I hope the light's not too terrible. This is basically what you have. You have a titanium cup, and it has the markings on the outside as well as on the inside. Goes up to here is 16 ounces, which you could probably get another cup in here. I think it was a 28 ounce. And then 500 milliliter is the last marking, but it's a 750 milliliter cup. So what I didn't really like about this, Courage, stay in our yard. What I didn't like about this was that the lid is sometimes so loose that it just kind of pops out of place. Not that big a deal. It's kind of a picky, my own picky kind of opinion. And when you're drinking, your mouth usually wants to go here, so you just have to kind of tilt it to the side here to drink out of it, or up here to drink out of it. It's not that big a deal. It's just kind of a picky thing again. This is the Pathfinder Cup, and I can tell that this one's lighter, but it's not that much lighter. It's not that big of a difference to me. If you're holding them, I'm sure on a scale it might be a difference, but if you're holding them, there's not that big of a difference. So what you have on the Pathfinder Cup is a removable bail. I guess this one, you can remove this one as well. See, I could take that one off. Oh, I forgot to mention there's a strainer. So you can actually tilt it and strain your noodles or rice or whatever if you have too much water in there. On this one, the lid is tighter, so you can kind of hear it pops on and off. So if you get a stick in here, you actually have to kind of lever it to get it to pop, or you have to take it off the fire. You can put it on there loose, that way you're able to get it, not that big a deal. But if you really press down on it tight, you still have your strainer, where your strainer's here, so you can tilt it, or you can drink out of it with the lid on it, which I thought was actually pretty cool. The handles are about the same size here. The cup is the same size. This one you also have markings in it, but this is kind of, I think, laser etched. They're not stamped in like they are on the titanium. This one is 700, it goes up to 700 milliliters or 25 ounces, which is basically right at the bottom of this this hole for your bail. Your bail's out of the way. It's a stainless steel cup. So for the money, this $15 cup, I mean, if you're looking to save some money, to me, this is the best option. I mean, this is a great mug, but is it really worth $40? That's up to you to decide. To me, I would choose this. So, other than the weight, I guess the boil time would be the other difference. So let's fire up this firebox here, and we'll check a boil time on these. I'll bring you back. Let me show you something here real quick. Something else about this firebox and the owner, guy by the name of Steve, is he really tries to constantly innovate and show you methods to use this firebox the most efficiently. Here we have pieces of wood that are cut the long ways and stacked upright instead of laid down on top of each other. So you can see I stacked the wood up upright, kind of like a Swedish fire log. I stuffed it with birch bark and fat wood, and we'll see how this burns out. But okay, I'll get this thing going and I'll bring you right back. Courage. Okay. Alright, well this one has a little too much water in it. I'll stop it. go. Loosen this lid so I can check on it. Alright, so something else that's cool about this this grill plate is that you can put 2 cups on it at the same time. You can see that these are both in the middle here. So we will start the timer now and see which one comes to a boil faster. There we go. Timer started. I'll bring you back. Okay, we have a boil at just over 10 minutes. It looks like oh no, not titanium. It's kind of going a little bit. You can see bubbles. But the stainless steel is rolling. Now that might have been unfair, I don't know. It looks like they're on there pretty evenly. Maybe the flame coming out the stainless steel side helped out, I don't know. But there you have it. Stainless steel's boiling and the titanium's not. So let me pull these off and I'll bring you back for the conclusion. Okay, well, for about $25 less, you can get the stainless steel version from the Pathfinder store. It just seems like a better option to me. I mean, I've seen a model where the bail handle wasn't in the way. I like the loose fitting lid, but you can just put the Pathfinder lid on loose. The boil time, it's not a big concern to me. I don't care if it boils a minute faster or not. Courage, come. And the weight, 2 to 3 ounces. I don't weigh my gear, so I'm just not that concerned about it. Now, this cup is for somebody. I mean, if you don't just cook on an alcohol stove and you want something that you can also cook over the fire, you want something extremely lightweight, reliable, then this stove will fit your needs. I'm sorry, this cup will fit your needs. So that's pretty much my conclusion on it. I prefer the Pathfinder Cup set. I'm still going to continue to use both of these because I do carry 2 cups, one for cooking and one for my coffee. And I'm just not that patient of a person, you know, I want them both going at the same time. So I like my setup the way it is, and I'm going to keep this titanium cup in it. Thanks for watching, everybody.